General Manager Jeff Luhnow of the world champion Houston Astros. Does that ever get old for you?
It doesn't get old, Daniel. I love hearing it. I could hear it over and over again. However, we have turned the page. We started working on this year's team really even in October and before that because we knew we were going to have a short off season, and we did. There really aren't any holes to poke in this team, and now it's just a matter of going out and executing.
You pinch yourself because you won a World Series championship, but that you're doing this job at this point in your life has got to be pretty ideal for you.
It's pretty incredible. I mean, I appreciate the fact that I have the honor to be a general manager of a team for a city like Houston, and to be on top of a baseball operations organization that wins the first World Series in franchise history. That can never be done again.
Because you've always loved baseball, right? What is it about this game that is so special for you?
There's so many different elements to it. I mean, there's the play on the field and the athletics involved in it, but there's also all the stuff around the game. And I started following baseball, doing fantasy baseball when I got to college, and so it's always been an interest and a passion of mine, but truly for the first 10 years after college, I never thought I'd have a chance to work in the industry.
You went to business school at Northwestern, way to go Cats, and after that, you got some engineering jobs. I mean, did baseball ever enter in the equation for you at that point?
Not really. I had 3 careers before I got into baseball, and really, but always had a passion for the sport. I always followed as a fan and as an enthusiast. And
when you look back at that life, the office life, not the baseball life, is it kind of crazy that, wow, I used to do that. Now I do this.
It is different. I used to have weekends off. That went away about 15 years ago. I used to ride a long elevator up to a glass building, and now I get to spend time outside. I get to watch baseball every night. It's a good work-life balance if you appreciate and enjoy the game, and I think that's where I'm at.
What has made you successful in this sport? What has made your team so successful to get to this point, you think?
I think what's helped me personally is the diversity of experiences I had before I got into baseball. That I was an engineer, I worked in technology, I worked as an entrepreneur, I worked in economics. I really understand how things work in the real world.
It's crazy that baseball's kind of taken this turn, right? This analytics turn, and we see it in basketball, but now baseball. And really, when you break it down, I mean, baseball's such a numbers game. It kind of fits, right? That this style is good for the game.
It does. I mean, you think about the amount of time that a ball's in play relative to the amount of time fans are watching the game. So there's a lot of time to think about what happened or what's going to happen. And same thing for us as executives and coaches. And even though the game does speed up real time, there's a lot around the game, and we all want to study it, and there's so many aspects to study. There's so much texture to the game if you really get into it, and we're obviously into it, and we've learned a lot, and the great thing is there's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot that's coming ahead that we're excited about.